Yuns, what's up, dude? You said, dang, this is the Ironman progression here? What you mean? What you mean? Here, I'll throw it on this. No Mace to Mace plus a Vernic to Mace plus a Vernic or an 8. Yeah, dude, that guy had, I think he went in, but he had, Grandmaster of Vernic with a Mace. He said if I had your luck, I'd be having fun too. Oh, we are indeed having fun. Insane. I mean, I'll take a Grandmaster of Vernic, I'll tell you that. Dog. The dog's barking up a storm. Anyway, how we doing, Zykions? Welcome to the stream. I'm a little bit late. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could stay up a little bit later than I think I could have. Sleep schedule's fucked again. I'll fix it, but it's fucked again. Oh, you know what? I have to tweet out. Fuck, I'm gonna be late. Oops. I have to tweet out that I'm alive. Son of a bitch. Oops. As usual, I'm trying to wrap an analysis today so I can focus on my side project and writing it tomorrow. Funny enough, I just refreshed my browser after I came back from lunch, so it was pure luck. What, that I was live? Or pure luck, what was pure? Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I've been posting my... What is this? I've been posting my my clips on Facebook and Instagram, so I was taking care of that. I had like a slight, had like half of a bagel, and yeah, now we're here. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know. Like, okay, we need to go kill it. Also, I had the Bluefin video to watch it later. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually turned out really good. I was really happy about how I got it through it. All right, we're going in. I was like really happy with how it turned out. Did a little bit of editing in there. It's a good video. It's only 4 minutes, but it's like it's a good length, you know? Not too long, it's not too short. It's nothing crazy, it just goes into some of the stats and stuff and like just how good Bluefin is. You'll see. I am gonna use them eventually, but right now I still have sharks available, so it's a nice little just like ramble video. It's nothing crazy. Like I could tell you, it's like, okay, what's the gist of the video? It's like go fish bluefin. That's the fucking gist of the video. But it's like how we can talk about it a little bit. Off. What kind of spawn is that, bro? It's a good one though. Ugh. And I don't make like, I don't know. I don't make videos that much, so I was like, cool, we get another video on the channel. Feel good about myself for like the next week, and then talk some more shit, so I force myself to watch a video. And then, or make a video, and then we're good. I will say, being home, it's a lot easier to make videos. I can just make them at any time of the day I want, basically. So if I have a video idea, I actually almost, fucking damn it. I actually almost didn't even make the one last night. Why not? I was just being lazy. Like I closed like all the soft, like I closed DaVinci Resolve, the editing software, and like all the tabs I needed, and then I was like, no, I need to make it, and like I don't know, I just didn't fucking feel like it until I actually started. And then once I got like, I wrote like a script real quick, and then once the script was written, I was pretty into it, recorded it, and then the editing I had a lot of fun with. It's funny, my buddy really enjoys making videos, and he tells me all the time, like, the last part of his process is always making the thumbnail, because he hates making thumbnails, versus I love making thumbnails, so it's, like, one of the first things I do, and it's just interesting, like, the back and forth and the difference that we have in, like, stuff like that. Yeah, I also felt like it was, I don't know what the fuck that voice crack was, my god, hold on. I also felt like, it's just outdated information. Like, I feel like everybody already knows to fish bluefin, but I've also seen it enough to know that not everyone does know that. So, like, I guarantee you there'll be two people in the comments, or two types of people in the comments. There'll be people that say, oh, you know, this is old news, man. Everyone already knows about this. And then there'll be people that are like, oh, I didn't know that, thanks. So that's just how it goes. Also, Alk, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, my man. Hope you're doing well. Another day, another dipshit. Is Monday indeed. Not always a happy one, but a Monday indeed, like you said. Almost over. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I've said it before too, but like, I have no concept of like days of the week because of the fact that I'm self-employed. People are like, fuck, it's Monday. And I'm just like, yeah, it's Monday. I don't care. And I always feel bad because it's like artificial, interaction where like, oh yeah, it sucks, man. It's Monday. And I'm just here like, I don't fucking care. Like, it doesn't affect me, but oh, it sucks. It's like, no, it doesn't. I feel for you guys, though. I remember Mondays. I think Tuesday's actually worse. Because at least Monday, you had, like, the day prior. You had that day off. You know what I mean? Like, you had, I don't know. Presumably, you had Sunday off. And, it's like, okay, at least you're refreshed, right? Tuesday, it's like, no, you work the next day. The week's not even halfway over. There's nothing going on except work. Like, Tuesday's shit. Had some severe anxiety last night about waking up on time. You hardly got any sleep. Oh, God. Really? You were anxious about waking up on time? See, I haven't had to like wake up properly for a job in almost 2 years, which is insane to say. So my fear, Alk, is if I need to get a proper job again, I genuinely don't think. I mean, at least right now, I'm sure I would adjust, but at least right now, I don't think that I could like wake up on time. I genuinely don't think I could wake up on time. Also, Shane, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, my man. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna say Vincenzo. Just in time for the first kill. Happens every week. Really? Vincenzo, there it is. How we doing, Shane? So we get first catch of the day. Grimy Torstal. Oh, I got excited. I thought there was a new chatter in the stream. It's just a bot. Or spammer. Unlucky. What Pokemon is it? Oh, it's a Ninetales. That's why you used an Ultra Ball. I was like, what? Are we really at 916 kills? My god. Actually insane. Is the music loud enough for you guys? You need to turn it up at all? Someone please let me know. It's annoying. It's different on whether you have it like on speaker or on headphones. Soul won again yesterday. 0-4. Oh no, Alec. You'll get it. You don't hear any music? Do you have headphones on or no? Turn it up. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I had to turn my volume up though. Gotcha. I'll turn it down just a little bit. I don't want it blaring. Sunny, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are we doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for the hypers, Sunny. That's sold down to 118 HP. Oh. Alright, well, bright side out, you may have lost the battle, but you didn't lose the war. And you clearly know how to do soul, so just a matter of getting back there and getting it. And at least it's not 69 waves of pure hell. At least you can, you know, just go get there real, not quick, but it's like an hour. You just got pushed under a few times. It happens. I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing in the world, and Soul is actually harder than Zuck. Oh, in a corner. I see what you're saying. Just poor, what's it called? Movement or positioning. Poor positioning, to be honest. If you want some constructive criticism. Gotta plan that shit, my guy. I saw that happen with the Drakon fight, too. They're like, oh, I didn't have space to walk back. And I'm like, you didn't put yourself in a good position where you had space to walk back. What do you mean? Why are you blaming the game? Like, this is bullshit. I'm like, or you're just a loser. Respectfully. Got my new monitor. Ooh, I can't get the brightness right. It's annoying. What's the refresh rate, Shane? 144 or higher, hopefully. Love them. It was definitely my fault. Well, yeah, I mean, I know you're able to recognize that, Alec, but the people that don't, I'm just like, oh my god. I guess part of why I don't get frustrated at this game, like, okay, Sunny. Oh, I looked for a second. It's part of why I don't get frustrated at this game, because for the most part, it's a very fair game. Jared said, I'm really sad you're getting Mace today. I wanted to see day 44. The fucking bait. Jared, how we doing? Happy Monday, my man. For you, it is a happy Monday, because you're self-employed as well. So, fuck yeah, self-employment. Yeah, there's some sore losers in this game and in the world in general. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, dude, like, there's nothing wrong with feeling bad for yourself, right? Or just being, like, down on your luck kind of thing. But there's a difference between, like, actively blaming things that are outside of your control when the real reason that you're not getting anywhere is in your control. You know what I mean? So, I love doing that. Jared said, bought Jason on Dead by Daylight. Gonna do some DVD footage gathering. Already did my social challenge today. Nice. What was the social challenge today? 1 second, Shane. Sick. Started your Calo grind today. Only had a couple of hours. Claim loot on wave 6. It's never bad to claim loot. Hot take. I don't think claiming loot's bad. If you got good loot and you don't care, claim it. Jason on DVD is fun. Oh, dude. What was that guy, Zykeons? What was that? Oh, you're just banning some of the previous ones? Nice. Yeah, I quite enjoy Jason on Dead by Daylight. Why did I just not pray? I think RuneScape's literally a metaphor for life. You can do the right thing and not get the drop you want, but it's still the right thing to do. That's honestly really true. There was a quote that I saw recently that said you can do everything right and still lose. And it's not failure, it's life. I don't know. I'm not going to say it stuck with me because it's kind of a shitty thing. Not really a positive thing to bear in mind, but it is a very sobering reminder that it's not always your fault. And that sometimes things just don't go the way you want them to. It doesn't mean it doesn't suck less, but it does mean that, you know. I guess it is nice to know you didn't technically do anything wrong. What I take from that is you just have to keep doing everything right. I mean, honestly, yeah. Yeah, to maximize your chances, and that's a good point. You do have to just keep doing everything right and just waiting for it to work out, because I think if you do it enough, it will. I mean, look at RuneScape. That's why I always say, you can't get the drop if you quit. There's people that get the drop, and there are quitters. And then there's me. We're not going to talk about that. I totally earned every drop that I have on this account, and I've never spooned anything in my life. Imagine if I got a mace on that. Dude. Oh, man. Yeah, it sucks to be dry, but you'll never get a mace from woodcutting. Yeah, exactly. So I said, there are people that get the drop, and there are quitters. And I refuse to be a quitter. Damn. Like, do I have a mace right now? No. Am I a quitter? Fuck no. I'm going to get the mace. Eventually. The scary part is the eventually could actually be months from now. And I could be like over 2k KC. But then like people start knowing you for that. And they're like, oh, you're that guy that went like 2k dry for the mace, or, you know. So it's never a bad thing. Jared, what if someone did get the mace from woodcutting? Like there's like a 1 in like 100 million chance or something, like something fucking absurd. Just to get random shit from like skilling and whatnot. Or like 1 in like a billion chance where like it's just not gonna happen, but someone somewhere will get one and no one will believe them. I forget what the thing was. Oh, there's a dude, there's a funny, this guy dressed up as a Walmart employee, and he was standing at the entrance. And this is like one of those things where it's like it's mostly harmless, but he dressed up as a Walmart employee, and there's this old guy that walks up to him and he goes, "Oh, can I see your receipt?" And he goes, "Sure." He goes, "Where's your cart?" And he like shows him his cart. And he just takes the receipt and crumples it up and eats it. Like legit puts it in his mouth, eats it and swallows it. The whole 9 yards kind of thing. And just with the most deadpan expression on his face. And the guy goes up to the security desk and goes, he's like, "He ate my receipt." And they're just looking at him like, dude, this guy's fucking crazy. Like, he's saying this guy ate his receipt. And I'm like, that's such a fucked up joke because, like, no one's gonna fucking believe him. Which is hilarious. It just made it funnier. I'd say that's a metaphor for winning the lottery. It's absolutely a metaphor for winning the lottery. Also, Souls God, how we doing, my man? Happy Monday. Oh. How's it going? Have you gotten the Hollow Fell? I have not. It's very good at Fasani's. I've seen, yeah, I need to go back. Unfortunately, no, I have not gotten that. I have heard it's very good at Fasani's. It's kind of niche, but it is good at Fasani. One-shot both husks as well as the one-shot the parasite. I mean, my Soul Reaper Axe one-shots the parasite. For what it's worth, I know not everyone has something that does that, but... Go back. I like how the Hollowfell looks. I'm definitely going to go back. I'll definitely get it. It's more so just I haven't lately. Made a video. I was out last night for a little party. I came back home and streamed, made a video. I got a bunch of other shit that I'm working on. I keep myself nice and busy. But nah, Soul's God, hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for swinging by. It's nice to see you. Oh. That was, I think, a chance. Get down with the flu. Nothing serious. Dude, I hate being sick. Just sinus inflammation and shit like that. It's still annoying. To be fair, being sick's a pain in the ass. What's annoying too, I always hated this. So like it's one thing when you're sick and you're just tired and you just sleep through it. It's another thing when you're sick and like your sinuses will be all messed up, but you're not actually tired. You're like, I'm not tired. I can't fucking breathe. Dude, it's actually so annoying because you want to go do stuff, but like, you know, you can't. You just feel like you can't. It's awful. I hate like that kind of sickness. Yo, Otter, your background looks different? Yes. Yes, it does. That's because it is different. How we doing, Otter? Happy Monday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. That's not the right prayer. Exactly. At least I get to work from home tomorrow instead of going to the office. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, work from home is always good. We'd love that. Yeah, Otter, I had to move back with my parents about a week ago. 7 days ago, if you want a technicality. I don't know where the music went. Bro just wants to keep throwing melee. That's crazy. Sweet. There we go. Sorry to hear that. Nothing like being cared by your folks, right? Mom's cooking and stuff. Yeah, it's not. It's like good and bad souls. Of course, there's it's very bittersweet. Definitely very bittersweet. I'm taking it in stride, though. There's, you know. There's only so much you can do. Oh no, it's like Young Think at the Mime Jr. I appreciate the kind words, though, Souls. The food is definitely a massive W. Like I don't mind cooking at all. I actually kind of enjoy it in a lot of ways, but jeez. I enjoy it in a lot of ways, but not having to plan meals, just being like, oh hey, there's this for you if you want it. I'm like, cool, I'll have that. Just not gonna worry about food then for the day. I don't eat much either. I'm a small lad, so it doesn't take much. Went through the same in 2018. Had some mental issues. Had to move back with my parents, so I definitely feel for you. Yeah, I won't say who, obviously, out of respect. But I've had viewers reach out about mental health struggles. It's all very real. It's just nothing to be ashamed of. Fucking life happens. Life sucks sometimes. I'm very much a big advocate for that. I'll stand on that for my whole life. So, if anyone genuinely wants to talk, my DMs are always open. Obviously, you know, within reason, I can't talk 24/7, but when I can talk, I will answer you. Empathize a little bit, or sympathize, whatever one's which. Can't really remember at the moment, but... Alright, we're good to go. But... yeah, no, we have a good little community here. Everyone's very, open when it comes to that stuff. Maybe not with, like, specifics, but just, like, in supporting each other. So... it is, okay. Yeah, it's funny. People, I'm real quick gonna go on a small tangent about that. But, like, it's funny, like, you'll see, like, famous, like, athletes or, like, actors or celebrities in general. Like, oh, man, like, that must be so nice. You just focus on this. You don't have any other problems. It's like, no, like, you know, some of them have problems with their parents. Some of them have problems with, like, substance abuse. Like, the road to success, the people's road to success, I should say, is not always what you think it is. There's a hockey goalie who I'm surprised his wife didn't leave him, to be honest. He used to drink a case of beer every day. A full case. 24. And abused his wife and shit, and she stuck by him, helped him get help for it, and he got through it, which is crazy. I think he's still having some mental health issues, I guess. Struggles. But to get through, like, alcoholism like that, and you're, like, after, like, abusing your wife, she's still just, like, get help. I'm here for you. That's wild. But you know there's kids that look at, like, goalies like that, or even some adults that look at, you know, athletes, and the assumption is that they don't have any struggles, and that's so far from the truth. Anyway. Mm-mm. Alright, well, that was it. Some people get used to seeing other people's lives through social media, but nobody's posting their everyday struggles on Instagram. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Very, very, very true. Yo, horse from the waist down. Sorry if you already answered, but 100% answered 100 times. But new setup, I'm assuming you broke up with the missus. Always available for chat if needs be, brother. If I'm way off, I apologize. No, no, you're fine. I mean, I haven't specifically kind of gone into it, but like, yeah, I mean, I have a new setup. You can kind of put two and two together with that. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, there was no I mean, for what it's worth, like there was no like bad blood or anything. Like it was very um I don't know about mutual. It was pretty mutual. We're like the two of us are still we still really care about each other. It's not, you know, not like one of us cheated or anything, I'll put it that way. Um but yeah, I mean, new setup, you can put two and two together with that. Soul said I gotta go anyway. Back to work. Have a good one. Nah, take care, man. Thanks for swinging by. I hope to see you again soon. I appreciate the shoulder to lean on, horse. I've been in a pretty good mindset, if I'm being honest. It's you know, obviously there's parts of life that you wish were different or wish played out differently, I guess I'll say. Um but there's a saying that talks about how the rear view mirror is smaller than uh the windshield in front of you for a reason. So also, I didn't answer it like a ton. Like I didn't get too many people that asked. I mean, like most people just kind of assumed, I guess, or just didn't want to bring it up. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing. Fucking damn it, nothing crazy. I'm usually, for the most part, an open book. I'll tell you if I don't want to talk about something. But like I said, I'm not going to go into specific detail about this. But you know, it's not overly hidden. I'll say it's not overly hidden with the whole new background. So yeah. Now you guys get my my dog instead. I put up with my dog barking all the time. Nah, he's cute. He will make stream appearances on occasion, so I'm gonna put a channel point redeem at some point. I just gotta get around to adding it. No. Damn it. I was doing so good too. Shane says that Homer Simpson. Wait, what? Who? Me saying no? Is that what it sounded like? You talking about something else? It sounded like goodness. It's not the intention. As long as you're okay mentally, lock in. And fully focused stream while you can. No distraction. Also caught you on Behe. Dude, the Behe features are going nuts lately, man. It's kind of crazy. Nah, I've been doing good mentally. I have a lot of support with family and friends, so. Yeah, I have permanent gym membership at my college's gym since I graduated. Like the alumni get like permanent gym access. So I'm gonna be taking advantage of that. It rained today, so I can't play today. But there's a hockey rink very, very close by. So I've been playing hockey. I gotta find a league, but I've been playing hockey there. And then other than that, man, it's just kind of the day by day steps. Like you said, like you focus on streaming, focus on the gym. Get some Behe clips in there, and kind of call it a day. Do it all over again the next day. It's one of those things where like success, because I will find success in these things if I just do it day in and day out. It will come to you, but it's extremely repetitive in a lot of ways, and in some ways even boring, I would say. But that's, I mean, I run my own business. I already know that success is boring. Like, I wouldn't say it's like super successful. I have about 13,000 sales on eBay though. And most of that was extremely repetitive. It was extremely, I'm not gonna say boring, but like, I don't know. I watched, fucking damn it. I watched a lot of movies and shows while I was shipping orders. So also shit ton of weight and got ripped after my ex. It's one good thing, right? Sorry, it's the last phase of the fight. Consistency beats perfection every time. Oh, 100%. Even like I made a video last night and I was feeling like lazy as shit, didn't want to make it, like, and then I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm like, come on, make your fucking video. Like, let's get, you know, Borstal. Like, get your shit together, make the video, post it, even if it doesn't get that much attention, just post the damn video. And call it a night. Go the fuck to bed and wake up and stream again. I'm pretty good with the streaming every day, at the very least. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. It's just a matter of like, kind of like you said, man. Consistency beats perfection, and you know, unfortunately, like that is the hard part, right? There's, you know, consistency is the hard part. It's hard just getting up and doing the same thing or doing what you know you need to do every single day. It's easy, but it's exhausting in its own right, you know? Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. I'll have little moments here and there, but like even my mom was, and like I'm a very like anxious person. And even my mom and some of my family, they're like you're doing really well right now for how recent this is. And I was like, am I? And they're like yeah, you're like doing better than we thought you'd be. I'm like all right. I'm like, that's reassuring to hear, I guess. I agree. It's 100% boring. I had the same exact meal every day for 6 months. Lost 50 kilograms. And everyone was asking what's the secret. Boring is the secret. Well, it reminds me of, like, college, man. When I was in college, like, I don't know. Like, I have a graphic design degree. Which really just means that I'm an arrogant prick when it comes to anything that's designed really poorly. I just have to point it out, right? No, but on a serious note, I have a graphics degree, and, you know, I remember graduating, and people were like, oh, like, you know, congrats, and that's so impressive, and you have a degree now, and what do you, like, that's so cool, and I was like, bro, the last, like, year, 2 years of college, I got there 5 minutes early, sat in the very back row, and played fucking RuneScape while I listened to the lecture. Like, there's nothing hard about that. It was just a pain in the ass to have to go to college so many fucking times and show up so many damn times. Other than that, I wouldn't call it hard, though. Like, it's almost like a mental will test, more so than anything. So, take that for what it's worth. Got here in decent spirits. Just don't fall into the stupid man-up shit. We're all human, bro. Genuinely, here for a chat. Oh, dude. I genuinely hate the whole man-up shit. There's people on, like, I guess just online, where they'll be like, oh, like, you sit down to pee? Like, what, you know, what are you, gay? And it's like, no, dude, it's 3 a.m. and I don't feel like having to aim. Like, I want to just sit down, pee, and then go back to bed. I don't want to turn the light on. Like, let me just sit down and pee. Why are we making it like a man thing? Like, please just shut the fuck up. Meanwhile, like, behind closed doors, the same men that, like, cheat on their wives and shit. Just saying. Not always, of course, but you know what I mean. We all are human. But all this AI stuff is killing a designer brain. I just think it's stupid. There's an old company that I worked for that uses AI, and my biggest complaint is, like, he'll put his logo in, like, the design, and the AI changes it a little bit. So it doesn't even look like the right logo. And I'm like, bro, you know you can just put, like, the prompt in without using your logo, and then just put your logo in afterwards. That way that part doesn't get changed, right? Like, you fucking idiot. Now, I've stepped away from graphic design. I still very much enjoy it, and I still wouldn't mind doing it for work, but, like, I'm self-employed. I really enjoy streaming, just talking with people all the time. It's always something different every day, despite the content that I'm doing being the same. It's really cool. So between that, making videos, selling shit on eBay, like, it's almost like I have my graphics degree in my back pocket in a lot of ways. And I'm doing my own thing otherwise. But dude, once I get rid of the damn student loans, oh my god. Life's gonna be on easy mode. It's gonna take a little while, but life's gonna be on easy mode. You stupid fucking bitch. Wasn't ready for the attack. I'm so mad. That's so annoying. Right at the end of the kill, too. Sonny, I'm glad you could get a little bit of humor out of that. Damn it. That timing, dude, the timing was pretty bad. Otter said, "Will other human be joining us?" No, no, we're We're living apart now. She's pretty far away at this point, unfortunately. I'm gonna miss having her on stream though, Otter. Said while you're resetting, how do I not burn out getting 72 agility, bro? Suggestions for methods. Otter said, "Oh, did I miss a thing?" No, you're fine. If you see like the background's different, I had to move back in with my parents. You can kind of put two and two together with that. Very unfortunate. I'm not, thrilled about it, but unfortunately it was the best decision for the two of us. Yeah, I'm sorry, King. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It was better for both of us. It was there's nothing bad, Otter, but like I said, I mentioned it earlier, but like no bad blood or anything. It was more of just like you just want different things. There's different life paths, stuff like that. It was the push-ups, wasn't it? You were becoming too much of a Chad. I mean, have you seen this account? Have you seen this account? I mean, she just had so much. She was just so jealous of, how stacked out this account is. Just couldn't take it. I will say, what's funny? Just post that picture right there as your Tinder profile. Just, hey, I'm maxed on RuneScape and I have full ink. No, I will say, she did make it on Behemoth, which is hilarious. Cause I got a drop and she went slay and just and they not only did they feature it on Behemoth, they fucking zoomed in on her face when she said it. It was fucking hilarious. She got a kick out of it. You'd be swiping right all day. There's an episode of SpongeBob. What the fuck is it? Hold on. I gotta find it now. The one part of SpongeBob, he goes, "He only liked me for my shorts," and um, it's like the same thing. Where it's like she only loved me for my RuneScape gold. my RuneScape items. Oh man. No. Like I said, Otter, there was no bad blood. It was more of just a mutual understanding of like, look, this is where you're going, this is where I'm going, kind of thing. We're still in touch periodically. We're still very much friends that care about each other a lot. Girl, what's the drop rate of that skirt? You know it. Wait, there's a fucking hold on, I gotta find that now. The drop rate of that skirt is fucking hilarious, dude. RuneScape fucking pickup lines are so fucking good. Oh no. Just the drop rate of that skirt is wild. Oh, with this account, I mean, it's gotta be like a 1 in like 5, right? Or like a 1 in 2. I kid. I will say, Otter, depending on how life goes, right? There is a chance she'll make a guest appearance eventually. I don't think anytime soon. I'll have to have my own place. Be moved out of my parents. But if she's in the area and I'm streaming that day and she wants to make a guest appearance, there very much is a possibility. So it's not completely out of the question. She also wants to get into streaming, so if she starts streaming, I very much will shout her out. Eventually, maybe we'll have a different human join us. Eventually. Probably be a fucking minute though. Imagine I'm only gonna date people that have an Ironman account that are max irons. Fucking brutal. You ever got an email from the vet confirming the appointment for Annie? Called to ask, thought it was for this week. Nope, it's a fucking month away. Keep an eye on the lump and make sure it doesn't grow or leak. For a month? It's a month away, Nubru? I thought it was Wednesday. Why the fuck is it so far away? Welcome to stream, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Maybe not so happy Monday after that news. Goodness. A month away? What the hell? Horrible. Oh, shit. You either misheard. God. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's I don't like that. It's so far away. I would almost I would almost lie to them and be like, "Hey, it grew." That way they would just like check in on it quicker. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying that that is definitely an option. Fuck me. Oh, I would not want to wait a month. That's actually bullshit. Are they that busy? Like, what? You misheard or just fucking stupid? I mean, you were also in, like, a pretty panicked state of mind, so, like, cut yourself a little bit of a break. In my opinion. Yo, Borg's here. How we doing, Borg? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, dude. Hope you're doing well. Doing well? Good. How's the KC going? Well, we did die twice to a melee attack, so... pretty good otherwise, but yeah. Definitely need to play just a little bit better, though. But no, I mean, we're doing good. It's nothing, you know, nothing bad. Keep me updated, Nubru, because I'm invested now, and I need to know. Mainly because I care about you and Annie, but I'm also curious about how all that goes. In like a good way, like curious in a good way, of course. Maybe curious is the wrong word. That I feel like that invokes a little bit of like excitement when it's not that at all. When it kind of sucks since one of the team members took today off. It's just a lot, especially one of the team members. We don't know what they do all day. That's fair. Okay. Oh, I'm missing. Alright, 3 deaths today. Jared said, oof. To melee. Yeah, to melee. They were asking questions regarding it. And Annie's temperament. Since she isn't in pain, is still eating and drinking water and playing, they're not too worried about it. I mean, to be fair, Nubru, even though they didn't check her out. Sunny, thank you for the lol. Even though they didn't check her out, if that's how they're reacting to what you're telling them, That's kind of nice, right? It's kind of reassuring, at least on the surface, right? It's like, okay, well, at least they're, like, not worried about it. That part's, you know, that part's good. I would just take peace in that. Be like, okay, well, if they're not worried, I can at least, you know, have a little bit of peace. Saw you on Behe, big dog. What's up, Boof? How are we doing? Happy Monday. I indeed was on Behemoth again. With the Eldritch Orb. That was actually, that was one of my funnier clips because I said, speaking of Behe, here we go. And then bang, we got the Eldritch Orb, and I was like, okay. But I thought that part was funny. We're kind of doing shit right now, though. We got 4 kills when we should be at like 6 or 7. I'm not doing the thing. I feel like that's finally dying out, the 6-7 meme. It's not even really a meme. That might actually be the dumbest fucking thing I've heard in a long time. Just it sounds like a fatty deposit, especially as it's easy to move around. If it was bigger and hard to touch and not movable, that's a different story. Just keep an eye on it. Well, and if that's coming from a vet new brew, I feel like that's a very, very good sign in terms of what it is. So, obviously, our anxious minds will worry regardless, but, like, I do like that. Borg said it was trolled into dropping. It was kind of trolled into dropping. You still don't fully trust her? I get why. I do. The only other thing I'll say, not that it doesn't help, but it really is a matter of, like, until you go, you're just not going to know, and you're not going to gain any new information or gain anything beneficial by worrying about it. So you do almost have to just, like, accept the fact that you have to wait. And that's not fun or reassuring in the slightest, but it is the unfortunate reality that you're presented with. Just look at it, take a sample, and I want to hear it from the vet, not the reception. I mean, yeah, that's perfectly fair. Granted, they have experience anyways. I mean, yeah, that's very much fair. You want to talk to the vet confirming? Yeah, of course. I'm sure you'd rather them, like, scan her and get it checked out and everything. Hey, I will say, at least we live in a day and age where you can get dogs scanned like that. Can you imagine, like, way, way back in the day before they had those machines and it was like, oh, your dog has a lump on it? There's no one to go to. There's no one to tell you if it's something that you should worry about or not. It's just there, and you just have to deal with the fact that it's there and that you know nothing about it. Because that, to me, is so much fucking worse. Obviously. Like, I think back, like, hundreds and hundreds of years ago before they had, like, anesthesia for, like, dental work, and it's like, can you imagine having to get a tooth pulled, and you're wide the fuck awake, and you're not on any painkillers, and they're like, alright, here we go, let's just pull this tooth, fuck it. Like, come here, little Timmy. Fuck. That had to be excruciating. Yo, James, how we doing? How many is too many a day? I think I've got a problem. Too many what? Happy Monday, by the way. Thanks for swinging by the stream. How many is too many? Good question. I'm doing what I don't want to say, but I think you can work it out. What are we talking about? No. I want you to say it now. Now you got me curious, my man. How many a day is what? Too many? Couldn't imagine going through that back in the day. No, I can't either. That smile confirms it. Oh, man. Say it with your chest. You know exactly. At least... Well, when it starts to hurt, that's when it's too many. When it gets in the way of other life goals. Love it. I'll get a little spicy on stream. I try not to too much. It's a family... It's totally a family show, but... Yeah, Nuber, I genuinely... I don't know how people used to do it. Like, I genuinely don't fucking understand how people used to do it. Like, you can just leave the fucking tooth in my mouth. I'll just go, like, jump off a bridge or something. I don't want to get that shit pulled with no fucking pain meds. Fuck that. Family dash Makama. What? It's burning around 25 minutes ago. It's burning. Just if you put a little bit of water on it, it usually stops the burning. There's the mock. This burning is crazy. God. Alright, we actually can get this kill here. Unless I plank. Imagine I plank here. See what we get. Where am I going? Waiting for that sweet, sweet collection log sound. We don't have a lot of health for this fight, but I like doing little 2-kill trips. It's a little bit more fun. Saves a little bit of time, etc., etc. Horse said, is he talking about tugging? The burn guy? He's talking about tugboats, yes. And nothing remotely sexual in any context at all, so I would, like, check yourself and make sure your mind's not in the gutter, because the fact that you'd go there is just absolutely ridiculous. And he's clearly talking about tugboats. From mental health talk to vet anxiety to not jerking off. That's a crazy topic to get on. Maybe I shouldn't say get on. Discuss. What is this stream? Anyway. Hopefully everyone's having a good Monday. No, run. It's just being family friendly. It's true. Better than being family unfriendly, right? Only on old school do you get these types of topic swings. Facts. Why do you think I'm a RuneScape streamer? That's any stream. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what it is? Some streamers, I'm gonna throw this out there. Some streamers just get extremely uncomfortable. Or can we not hit me? Like, fuck, damn it. It's the RuneScape streamers that will play into that kind of humor. You know? Imagine getting uncomfortable. I don't know what that means. SRA over Scythe at Fosani's now? Yeah, just for the charges. I don't feel like blowing through my Blood Rune stacks, if I'm being honest. So, I'd rather use the Scythe at, like, Tob and, like, Raids 4. Although, I mean, I guess Fosani's is endgame, but, like, Soul Reaper Axe is just so good now that you can get away with using it now instead. Obviously, Scythe is still better. It's more of just, like, I only have so many fucking Blood Runes on this account. And, you know. I honestly, I'd rather save it for Sang. My Sang staff that I'm using now, because they buffed it. So I'm going to need that for, solo chambers. New rule, we'll see in a bit. Yeah, it's not that the Scythe is bad, obviously. It's more so that the SRA is just, like, actually good now. Which you love to see, because it's such a cool weapon that was getting, like, no love because of how underpowered it was compared to, like, how hard it was to get. Like, I think I talked about it in my stream last Wednesday when I was doing the new boss. The Mad Angel. Actually, did they add that to RuneLite finally? But, like, yeah, if you're gonna make a weapon that hard to get, you need to make sure it's strong. Obviously, you can't power creep it too much, but I mean, an expensive fucking weapon for a reason. Ballad over for the grind. It was awful beforehand. I seen SRE all over Wildy now too. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just good now. It's fun to use. It feels nice. It's very, very strong. Cheaper than a Scythe. I think it actually encroaches on Scythe a little bit. But hot takes, Scythe should not have a crush option. What are you crushing with a Scythe? It's absurd. It should be a slash-only weapon. Or if it is going to crush, just not be worth using at all. It's absurd that you can crush with a Scythe and it be good. You think it's too strong? The SRA or the Scythe? SRA? No. No, I don't think it's too strong. I think it's a tough weapon to get. All the pieces are untradeable unless you get all 4. I mean, I think it's a pretty strong weapon for what it's worth. I think the main issue is that the Scythe, almost like when the Fang came out, dude, can I hit the boss? Please. Thank God. What do we get? I'll take Sandfuse. That's actually really good. No, like when Osmumpton's Fang came out, the that passive where it rolls the accuracy twice applied to stab and slash. So it was like best in slot stab and slash everywhere. And it's like, Dude, you can't do that. Like, that's way too good to keep on there. So they got rid of it. But I look at it with the scythe as well. I mean, hold on. Where's my scythe? I mean, here's your Soul Reaper axe, right? And one could argue, right? If I look up the price, it's 400. Wow, it's 448 mil. Jeez, it's considerably cheaper than a scythe. Scythe is sitting at where is it? 1.2 bill. Um, so I mean, that spiked. It was like 270 mil before the update. Yeah, I'm gonna actually hold on. I'm gonna look at the. Yeah, it definitely spiked. Yeah, it was like. Looks like on May 28th, it was 278 mil. So yeah, it spiked a lot because it got so much better. No, but like, I don't know. If you look at the crush, right? I have plus 154 and slash is 184. So obviously it's slightly better on slash. But at least with the Soul Reaper axe, if I was to take it and just swing it like this down, it's a crush weapon. If I look at the scythe, why does this have a crush of 118? That's absurd. Well, how are you going to crush with the scythe? You're going to bring it down on like the side of the blade and smack it? Like this should be a slash only weapon. Now, granted, it's strong, right? 175. This actually has more slash and more melee strength. Crush has to go on the scythe. Why do you think Crush has to go on the scythe? I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to like argue. I want to pick your brain a little bit. I don't think it has to. You could have it be slash only. Just because it's a mega rare? Because if you're going to say just because it's a mega rare, it's like, I don't think that has to be the case. No, I mean, it has to be taken away. Oh, like it has to go? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the place should exist only on its slash niche. Yeah. Well, again, I don't mind. I think it's a fantastic mega rare. I think for slash purposes, it's very, very, very good. It should be. You can't crush with a blade like that. I agree. Well, and I think especially with the new Soul Reaper axe, you're just further kind of putting this like divide in between the two weapons, and I don't think it's necessary. Time to lurk. Lunch is almost over. No worries, Borg. Nice to see you again, my friend. No Mace today so far. Maybe you'll see me on Behe or something tomorrow if I get it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I think this might actually be like my dry spell. This is gonna be the hardest grind I have so far. I'm ready for it though. Imagine watching Behe. Hey, you don't watch them, do you? Maybe you'll see a clip on my channel then after the stream. Yeah, I mean, I would say you could almost even buff the scythe slightly because of the fact that the Soul Reaper axe came out to further divide the two. Since you buffed the Soul Reaper axe, give it like plus, I don't know, like a plus 2 more melee strength or plus like 4, like maybe like make it slightly more accurate just to make it a little bit more strong. And then take away the crush option. Be like, hey, we're buffing the scythe's, slash option, and we're removing the crush option. Just to solidify the fact that it's a mega rare. Give it like, you give it like 10 melee accuracy. Or like plus 2 melee strength or something. Something like that. Where in some niche cases it'll gain like a max hit. Yeah, so buff to slash, make SRA be inferior slightly. Exactly. And I think at this point, too, I don't think that that's, like, super power or power creep either. I think that's more of just, like, balancing the game and making it, like, so, like, you don't have to balance around the scythe anymore. The scythe is purely a slash weapon that you have to bounce around. I'd be completely fine with that. And I mean, I have a Soul Reaper Axe and a scythe, so I'm, you know, a little bit like impartial to it because I have both, but still. For the health of the game, I think that's good. What's the Crush SRA equivalent? Ink Mace? I'd have to check. We can take a little bit of a look after this kill if you want. I know it's good though. The SRA is very, very strong. I think it's very comparable to the Ink Mace. That's why, like, a lot of people are like, why are you going for the Ink Mace? You have an SRA. And I'm like, I just think the Ink Mace is cool. Like, it is just a cool fucking weapon. And I want it. That's truthfully what it comes down to. And, in my opinion, what you should be able to do, I think this would be badass, right? I think there's a gap there. Jagus have options there. Yeah, definitely. But I think this would be even more badass if you have an Ink Mace and a Kiston. You should be able to combine the two into an Inquisitor's Kiston. And then it's basically a two-handed Ink Mace, and it replaces the Kiston's like head, like the ball, with the head of the Inquisitor Mace. And that's below the Mega Rare. What, the Ink Mace? That'll be SRA equivalent. It would be slightly better than an SRA, like the Inquisitor's Piston. Yeah. Or you give it like some new, I don't know, some new item to... You give it some new item to be able to be combined with. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool if you could combine the Ink Mace with something. Like almost like a two-handed, maybe you could get like some sort of like handle and turn it into like a longer like swinging weapon. I don't know. They also need to add something where you can buff Inquisitor. Give it like +4 melee strength and then like a bunch more defense and I'd be happy. Love a good theory craft. Yes, sir. I love theory crafting. No, it's just like, I don't know, like, Inquisitor's so... Yeah, I mean, you could honestly, I mean, I hate saying this, because then it would mean people have to do even more Phosani than they already do. Make Inquisitor buff Inquisitor. Okay, you have dupe Inquisitor pieces, cool. Break them down to fortify the Inquisitor. Very surprised they didn't announce an upgrade set for Ink for Raids 4. Yeah, I think thematically they ran into problems there, if I'm being honest. I think that was their bigger issue than the actual, like, theory of it. You know? I think they are going to introduce something. Just glad you aren't working for Jagex. I'll tell you what I want. The Ink Mace is kind of that like this, but I want an item. You guys want a hot fucking take, Zykeons? This is what I want. I want there to be either a raid or a boss where to get the item, you have to have a KC minimum. So imagine a boss, like, imagine if Phosani came out today. You could get the Inquisitor Mace from Phosani. But it's stronger than the one that we currently have in game, and you have to have 1,000 KC minimum to even attempt to get it. Like, oh, you want to go for the Ink Mace? Get 1,000 kills first. So you cannot fucking spoon it. You will not get it until you're at least at 1,000 kills. That's a 1 in, like... honestly, I just want it to be, like, stupid rare. So, like, a 1 in, like, 1,600. But then on top of that, it's actually more rare than that because of the fact that you can't spoon it. Only irons say this type of shit, G. Oh, I know. I know. That way, like, because, well, like, I love the Inquisitor Mace, but there's people that spoon it. And, like, that's fine, but, like, I don't know. Is that better than having a harder version of this boss? I don't know how you would even make this a harder version of this boss, if I'm being honest. Also, I want to check the DPS. That's why I left. Hold on. All right. James, let's take a look at this. So if we pull up the DPS calculator, we're going to do Fosani. We're going to do Piety. We're going to do 5 soul stacks. Super combat on Crush. It looks like the DPS for my setup right now with the SRA on 5 stacks is 9.6. 9.64. So then if we switch this to a Scythe on Crush, it's better. 10.2. 10.2. It's about 0.6 DPS more. That to me is not, that just shouldn't be the case. I mean, that's essentially what the hard version of the boss do. I mean, I guess. Artificially increasing the drop rate of a drop based on KC shows skill. It just shows that you did the KC to get the drop. Yeah. I'm not talking about skill, though, Zykeons. I'm talking about, like... I'm not trying to make it, like, a more skilled drop. I'm saying I want something that people actually have to grind for. You cannot spoon it. So if the person got to the 1k KC to unlock the drop and got it on KC 1 post 1k KC, isn't that the same as spooning it? No, because they had to do 1,000 kills first. I see that as different. All the extra 1k is delaying the drop. I mean, I know, but... Alright, maybe it doesn't have, like, a super rare drop rate then. Maybe it's, like, a 1 in, like, 500, but you have to get to, like, 1,000 KC first. And, like, yes, it's delaying it, but, like, it's also preventing people from getting the drop until you're actually, like, able to grind it. It would be, like, I don't want it to be, like, something, like, super necessary where you feel like you have to go get it. I want it to be, like, almost like the Elysian Sigil. Where it's like, oh, it's a nice flex item to have. I don't know. I just want some... I don't know. I want shit with different mechanics. That's all. Back. Welcome back, James. I don't even know if I knew you left. Oh, you said, give me a sec. I need a slash. So essentially they do for almost every boss, so you'll get something. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. Part of me, because I'm willing to grind for that, but I know a lot of people would just get really mad about the fact that they can't spoon it. And to me, it's kind of funny. So, I think it would just be funny if they added something like that to fuck with everybody. I don't know. Call me an asshole. I don't know. I just think it'd be funny. What they should do is add as a hidden boss. Elaborate. Got me curious now. Hidden boss, huh? What does hidden boss do? Only accessible with a very fucking mega rare drop and a fucking top tier weapon. You know what the issue with that is? And it's not anything that you did wrong or that the proposal does wrong. The issue with adding a boss like that is when that's pitched to the people that are in charge. Hey, I want to add this really rare hidden boss. People aren't going to be able to find it for a little while. It's going to be a minute. One, it's going to be on the collection log, so people are going to know it exists. Unless you hide it from that for, like, a little while. Mega rare of sorts non-tradable. Oh, that'd be badass. The issue is, when you try to pitch that to the developers, they're going to say, well, not a lot of people are going to interact with that content, and that dev time could be spent elsewhere. That's literally what they're going to say. And it's shitty, and it's not fun that that's the case, but that's what happens. We're talking about being ridiculous here. Oh, well, I mean, I guess in theory, then yes, that would be really cool. Sorry, I lost that part of the plot for a second. You need a boss tower like in Sword Art Online. I don't know what that is. Boss tower would be really cool, though. I will say, something else that I really want, selfishly, is challenge cosmetics. But, like, proper challenge cosmetics. Like, I don't know, if I get all the... They should add, like, maybe one or two more harder combat achievements to Fosani, and if you get all of them, you should unlock, like, a cosmetic version of the Ink Mace. Just stuff like that. Solo leveling? What's solo leveling? Or honestly, even like KC cosmetics, like, okay, you got 1,000 KC at Nightmare, or okay, you got 2,000 KC at Nightmare, here's a fucking Ink Mace cosmetic. Just to be able to flex a little bit. It'd be so good. I'm a big fan of cosmetics that can be earned through KCs or skill-based challenges. And you can mix it up, right? You don't have to pick one or the other. Osani could be KC-based, and there could be something else that's skill-based. Like, it's fine. I don't see that as a threat either. Those are anime and Japanese and Korean. Same kind of shit. Okay. See, I don't watch anime, so I wouldn't know. Not that that's a bad thing. It's nothing personal. They do something similar at TOA, don't they? Like 2000 KC cape. Yeah, but the capes are just like, I don't know. They're I feel like they're flat. They just don't hit the same. They need max cape variants, if I'm being honest. Please kill the parasite. God. Very underwhelming, to be honest. I think I showed you guys, but I'll pull it back up. Because I'm actually, like, obsessed with the idea. There's some guy that said you should be able to combine the max cape with the maxed version of each raid's cape and the LMS cape. So, like, TOA, the highest KC cape you can get is 2,000. So you could only use that version of it. You couldn't use any other version of the TOA capes except the max, like the highest version of it. But you should be able to mix that with a max cape. And I've showed it off before, but I'm going to show it off again because I'm actually obsessed with the idea. And it makes me sad that it's not in the game. But first, we're going to get this mace. Eventually. Up to one. Let me pull this up. 1 minute. Oh my god, these look so good. These Jagex. I know they're not listening to me, but please. I want these so bad. Hold on. I'll pull it up for you guys. That's not it. Image. Oh, here we go. Please look at these and tell me these would not be the most badass thing in the world. This is what I want. Also, I think they can find a way to break the power creep of gear weapons. We'll go back to that. They can create a new place where the current gear players are capped and the new gear weapons obtained from that new place are more useful within that new region, but not as much out of it, capped in the main game. So you have two systems capping each other without breaking, so easily post 85 plus. I actually agree with that, Zykeons. I agree with that. That way it doesn't power creep on old content. I absolutely agree with that. I think you absolutely can get away with doing that. And you could make it thematic, where if you go into like a new age, like 5th age armor, it has like a 10% reduction to like non-5th age bosses, if that makes sense. So maybe I have like a Tumikin's Twisted Scythe of Viter, but it's like a 5th age weapon, and it can only affect 5th age bosses, so it would only be like bosses going forward to there. And then you could do the same thing with like a 6th age in like 4 years or something. Yeah, absolutely. You could absolutely get away with that. That's 100% the solution, and I honestly, I think they might do that eventually. I'm gonna make a couple more super combats or divine super combats. I think they should add like a max cash stack Bible purely for Fashionscape. Okay, hear me out, James. We have the Fire Cape and the Infernal Cape. Imagine they have a gilded cape, but it's like not just the yellow, right? It actually is like metallic and like looks like gold, like molten gold flowing. And then there's a max cape version of that too. Melting your max cape into the Inferno or Fire Cape. Or melting your max cash into the... Oh my god. Can you imagine like a gilded maxed Infernal Cape or something? Where it's like a golden Infernal Cape? Like it's like this, but it's like gold instead. Oh my god. It's like max cash. You know what was a good idea? Unironically. So they had... I don't think they can do it because of real life laws. But there was a thing in RuneScape 3 called the Well of Goodwill. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's like, Hans, actually, you played RuneScape 3, so you might know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh my god, you know what else I really want? Hold on, let me pull up the Well of Good. I'm getting ahead of myself. Special... Every million coins donated, Jagex donated $1 to a charity listed on the Well's interface. So it was a way to provide good fortune IRL and sink gold in the game. You have a title? What, from the Well of Goodwill? What I was ironically, what I was gonna say next is what I really want is titles. You think the Infernal Cape should be hooded with a settings proxy, to be honest, would go so hard. So I mean, James, what you can do, the Max Cape version does have a hood. So like if I here, and you can't, what you can do, hold on, is transmog. Hold on. Can you take this off? Hold on. Hold, please. There we go. So this is the Infernal, the maxed Infernal hood. And I could just keep it like this. Keep my character like that if I wanted to. But I actually, honestly, I don't love the way it looks. So I'm going to keep it like that, but... There's like 4 or 5 Zykeons, so mine was like 100 mil, not crazy. I mean, that's still cool. It goes so hard, but I want others to see it. That's fair, James. No, I mean, I think, like, especially, like different bossing titles would be really cool, or, like, different, I don't know. Like, if I, like, examined it, would say Veruxium, like, the Slayer, or Veruxium, like, the final boss. Because I have X amount of bosses killed. I think that would go hard as fuck. Because it's just another very subtle way to show off your accomplishments. Or you could have one called, like, the Raider for, like, 5,000 raids or something. Because it's such an easy thing to add. It's such a simple concept, but it adds so much because it gives people something to go for and something to aspire to achieve. Oops. Maybe after something, like 100 Zuck kills. 100 Zuck kills would be insane. Hit the Mazcab Liberator. What is that, Zykeons? I mean, I need a little help with that one. Getting every unique of the Mazcab raid. I thought my prayers were flipped. I'm such an idiot. Yo, Phalox, holy shit. How we doing, Phalox? Happy Monday, my man. Nice to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. And good, just got off. Very, very nice. I would keep that to myself, though. It's a little bit TMI, you know. Kidding, kidding. How was work? Not bad, boring. Oftentimes, we were talking about it earlier with self-employment, but it applies to real life work as well, or like employed work as well. Making money is just fucking boring. I don't care if you work for yourself, you work someone else. It's typically very fucking boring. That is the unfortunate reality of it. Glad not to be in that club, not gonna lie. Fortunate, if you will. Wait, in which club? Like, which one are you referring to? I want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Self-employment? I love being self-employed, man. Oh, being bored at work? Yeah. I hear you. I mean, mine's great. I just play RuneScape and watch YouTube videos while I'm fucking working. Listing new products is not the most fun. You genuinely love what you do. I mean, same. I don't do anything insane, but just hate having to deal with people's BS sometimes. Yeah. I started to enjoy it, though. In a weird way. Like a weird masochistic kind of way. Like, the stupidity makes me laugh sometimes. Not in like an I'm better than you kind of way, but like I can't believe you're this incompetent kind of thing. Yo, Eraser, how we doing? 643 Fosani. I got a great helmet 560. Is that a new one? Is that your first great helm? Congrats on the helm if so. I hope it's not a fucking dupe. First item? Oh hell yeah, dude. Congrats. Oh. Pretty badass. I love the way the helm looks too. I mean, you probably want like the body or the plate skirt, but like that's still sick. At least you have it, and you can bring it to it's really good at Corporal Beast if you do that. The Keon's is joining in on the grats. Yeah, no, big congrats, man. It's a good feeling. Now you gotta hope you don't get a duplicate one. That's the worst part. Once you start getting items, you're like, fuck, now I can get that as a dupe. Oh, shit. See what you get. Get Torvamasori, an Oath Plate, and Ancestral and Virtus. I mean, it sounds like you're doing pretty well then, if I'm being honest. It's pretty nice set. I don't have Torva, but I have Masori, Oathplate, and Virtus. I do not have Ancestral either, but that sounds like you're pretty stacked the fuck out, dude. Jeez. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna hit the bathroom. Give me 2 seconds, and then we're gonna be good to go. That's why you're stuck at Fasani's. Makes sense. It's like one of the few armor sets you have left. Probably that and Justiciar is my opinion, or is my guess. Anyway, give me like 2 seconds, and then I'll be back. Alright, we are back. Rocking on these kills here. Doing good. We got 9 so far. Not bad. I used to do 15 a day. I want to go like at least. I think I want to start pushing at least like 20, if not a little bit more than that. So, but Eraser, you've opened the floodgates. Now you're gonna get a bunch of drops. I can just tell, you know. Oh man. All right. Get this started. Sometimes the Soul Reaper axe just absolutely rips. Thing is so good. It's like it pushes a scythe. Like it's very similar. Like I don't know. The DT2 bosses are just so good in terms of completing. It's so worth it. Soul Reaper X is just so good. Like, I was always gonna go for one, but I got lucky. I just happened to get one on my way to getting all the rings. Shit, there's a parasite. Just excited for Raids 4. I'm gonna try. I mean, we're probably gonna have to duo or trio Raids 4 on release, but I'm gonna at least minimum try to try to solo it. Not at minimum, but I'm gonna attempt to learn to solo it. I clicked. What? Did I not click on that? See if we can get a little health back from the Sang. Nope, negative. Any loot? Nothing, Maru. How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. We did just get the Eldritch Orb, though, so I'm not really expecting anything soon, if I'm being honest. We'll get something eventually, but We're honestly, we're probably gonna get a lot of dupes before we even get the mace. I'm just saying. And that'll suck, but it is what it is. I honestly, I mean, if we could get like the pet in the jar, that would be great, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Although there's a decent chance we pull one of those prior to the mace. So we'll see. That would be sweet. I know. I mean, even the jar would be a sweet addition to the house, you know? Could look at it every time you know, go to the house. Kind of cool, too. I wouldn't mind either. It would just be if we actually greenlog this boss. Yeah, that would be insane. So, I don't think it's going to happen, but never know. Crazier, we've gotten crazier things. Nah, fuck the jar. I don't mind either. Oh yeah, just give me a unique. I don't care if it's the pet or the jar. The pet would be obviously would be cooler in my eyes, but you know. I swear I hear these fucking sounds in my sleep. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by the... Damn it. Ooh. Is there any other content? We're just raw dogging this for 40 days. We took a slight break to do the Maggot King so we could get like the Kiston and the Elder Venator Fang, but like, no, I mean other than that, we've just been doing this. If Raids 4 comes out, we're gonna pivot to Raids 4 without the mace, but I have a good feeling that if I just stick to doing this 15, 25 kills a day until Raids 4 comes out, we'll get the mace before then. I have a good feeling we'll get it before then. Obviously, I can't, you know, guarantee anything because it is RNG, but with the amount of kills we'll be able to do, if we actually commit to doing that amount of kills per day, it'll be good. It'll be real, real good. I'd be so burnt. There's something about streaming it. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but there's something about streaming the content that helps prevent burnout. And unless you're doing it yourself, it's kind of hard to explain. Because you're almost committing yourself to... I guess the best way I can at least try to communicate what it is like... You're putting on a show for other people. Like, I'm here to entertain, right? You have stopped if you got Mace before other items. I would have gone for full Inquisitor. But I don't care about the orbs. I just happen to get all 3 of them. I just happen to get full ink and all the orbs. Maybe I should stream agility then? You could. Because this mid-game's killing me. My best advice, of course, is don't go for just, like, as much as you can per day. Just set an XP goal for the day, and then go from there. Missed the ghastly, fuck. I mean, I tried to get it, and I fucking didn't. What a shame you got all the orbs. I know. What a shame. No, but Maru, my point is, right? I wouldn't have gone for them. I would have gone for full... If I pulled the Mace early, I would have gone for full Inquisitor. The Keons, can you evolve Pokemon in that Pokemon community game, or no? Is that a thing? All the orbs have really niche uses anyway? Yeah, absolutely. You definitely don't need any of the orbs. It is just kind of a cool flex to have, especially on an iron. Yeah, you can? Oh, wow. Did not know that. Is it hard to do? Missed your opportunity. Don't know. We'll look into that. Sounds kind of cool. The clipping. So we get kill number 11. Soul runes. Probably mentioned already, but what grind are you doing after this? Nah, no worries. I'm planning on doing the Coliseum. I already have the quiver itself, but I want to go back and corrupt it and hopefully get like full Sunfire armor and maybe like a Rallos and definitely the Echo boots. So I think that's just the legs from Coliseum. Was it the Coliseum or some bullshit? Fortis Coliseum. So I need the Echo Crystal, Sunfire Helm, and Body, and then the Rallos. So I'm not going to go for like all the items. I kind of just want to corrupt my quiver and then maybe get like full Sunfire. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's the plan. If we get the Mace before Raids 4 comes out. So we'll see. Gotta figure out how to get commands on YouTube. Like, I can do exclamation mark goals on Twitch, but it doesn't work on YouTube, so who knows why. Very odd. YouTube, you need to. I know. I gotta figure out a couple things with streaming, honestly. I should probably look into it a little bit more, but YouTube's been, like, really good lately, if I'm being honest. It's been cool to see. I feel like there's, like, a pendulum swing, and it's always, like, really good on YouTube or really good on Twitch, but never both. Or I should say very rarely is it both. But hey, I mean, that's why you do both, right? Because one of the two is usually pretty solid. So. Oops. See how much this heals me. A little low here. Not much. Shark said, why eat shark and not new sailing food? Because I gotta get through the shark a little bit, you know? I was wondering if anyone was gonna ask me that. Gotta get through the old stuff, you know? I also need to catch more of the new stuff, so there is that. You watched the video, Jared? Another kill down. Let's see what we get. Sand fuse. I'll take those. Always take sand fuse. Great. Jeez, we're off the rip. Aggressive as hell. Grabbing Hanzakions. Good one. I think I have one already. I remember seeing one. Did you vote? I thought you meant politically for a second. I was like, why is that? Why are we bringing that up in stream? No, you mean for the Raids 4 stuff? Not quite yet, no. Why? You have a vote-related question? Oh, you got it, Zykeon's nice. I will say, I like design number 2 for the Mega Rare. But I'm not going to be mad if 3 wins. I just don't want the first one. The first one was bad, in my opinion. It looks like a quest reward weapon, not a Mega Rare. Again, respectfully, in my opinion. I think, if they were to take, like, instead of, like, the vine, if they take the chain from 1 or 2 and put it on the 3rd option, money. Or they make the second one green. Said that about the Hollowfell. What about the Hollowfell? It just looks like a fucking quest reward item. Yeah, I don't love it. Okay. I don't think the Hollowfell looks great, personally. But people have different tastes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the last phase. Son of a bitch. You should take ideas from WoW weapons. There are some sick ones. I'll have to look at some of the WoW weapons. I truthfully haven't really dove like super deep into that. So it's not a bad idea. Come on. Hit boss, please. Used to collect them for transmog. What, in WoW? Sounds cool. No idea what any of that means, but... that's crazy that I dodged that. I think I should have gotten hit there, but whatever. There we go. See what we get. Adior. Couple more sand fuse to grab and we're good. Yo, Midas, how we doing, my friend? How you doing tonight? Not too shabby, man. We were dying a little bit earlier, but we found our groove. We're back in our groove. So I think the dual crossbows are cooler than the mega. Fair enough. I don't know about that, but dual crossbows are definitely pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I was answering a text. All right, we go back. Same died there today as well, and just went to Maggot King. Maggot King's fun. I like the little rhythm. The melee part of it's fun. I don't like the regular part of Maggot King. Got the pet today, by the way. Spoon at 81 KC. Damn. Well, that's kind of fucking sick, man. Congrats. Congrats on the pet. You're gonna do some Phosani's Nightmare, though, before potting bed. Potting bed's crazy. What was the last drop you saw here, by the way? The Eldritch Orb. Complete the orb set. Got very, very lucky here. I deserve to go really dry on the mace. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I deserve to go stupid dry on the mace. But we'll see what happens. Let's hope not. I mean, I hope not too, but I'm just saying, if I do, no one should feel bad for me, because I spooned the shit out of the rest of the drops, so. In due time, we will get the mace. It's just, like I said, it's very much in due time. That is the key word there. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Prayers are flipped. The last phase. Oh. See what we get. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Magical logs. All right. Keep her going. It's one thing, if you want to grind a boss, I'm going to give out this tip. It's kind of obvious, but like I can't stress it enough. Just don't give yourself downtime. The more downtime you have, the less kills per hour, and the worse off, the longer it'll take. If you can force yourself to start the next fight, you're good. And sometimes that's half the battle. Prayers are flipped. 5 attacks. 3. 4. And 5. Take that. Oh. That's... Damn it. dog. Maybe he's getting in trouble. Dude, this is the second god I use like next to no food. Kind of wild. Actually out of rare now. I should probably be a little bit more careful. Jeez, relax. Why am I? I'm potted, bro. Why am I just how many zeros in a row is that? I'm shook. That was like 5 or 6, 7. Oh my god, I actually hit. That was just absurd. I've never seen so many zeros at once before. That was crazy. And I don't have a way to get rid of the parasite. We're just gonna have to tank it. I'm actually gonna do this. That'll hurt. We'll be fine. Oh, I should probably kill it. Actually made it to the last phase. That's kind of crazy. We have like no prayer at all. Out of supplies almost completely. Alright, put her down. What do you get? Cosmic runes. Nada. Sun in my eyes again. Block that out. There we go. Should help at least a little bit. I think we're gonna go to 20 kills. That's the plan. Does that sound alright? Another 5. Probably another half hour. We'll do a Corporal Beast kill as always to end the stream. And then, close her out from there. I think. I was gonna stop at 15, but I'm like, I've only been live 2.5 hours. Like, I don't know. Plus 15 kills is kind of, I don't know, quick. Not that 20 is that much more, but like, it's better than 15. I know I'm not burning out. Before we get those comments, you stupid fucking bitch. Oh wow, I thought that was only the first phase for some reason. This kill's like flying by. I wonder if this one's actually going quicker or not. Lurk? Yo, Athos, how we doing? He's the lurk, my friend. I'm getting a little quiet towards the end here, but that's okay. We keep going, getting our kills, and calling it a day, you know what I mean? Just be like that. Each day brings something different. You never know what you're gonna get. Cool. Did we get prayer pots? That's actually kind of nice, I guess. What's up, boss? What's up, Tiger's Jaw? Or just Tigers, I guess. How we doing today, my friend? Happy Monday. Thanks for swinging by. Not much, man. Just doing our kills, you know? Getting shit done. I want to learn Nightmare. Inquisitor's decent gear. It's the best crush gear. It has really bad defense, though. But I think they're gonna... Honestly, like, I truly believe sooner rather than later, they're gonna make it so you can upgrade and fortify it, similar to, like, Masori. So... worth thinking about. I have a YouTube video on a YouTube guide if you want to learn. Watch it, learn, and come back and ask me questions. I can link it to you after this kill if you're interested. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'll link it to you after this, and if you want, if you have questions at all, or you know, you want to know some tips, you know, come back, ask away. I've even offered, no one's taken me up on it yet, which is perfectly fine, because I'm a busy gent anyway. But I do offer, for now, like coaching. So like, let's say, I don't know, you try to learn it and you know, you just die over and over and over again. It's been like 20 attempts. You're like, fuck this shit. Like, I just need someone to like talk to me about it. Like, I'll hop in a call with you. I don't give a shit. I'm more than happy to help people out and coach people through a kill or two. I've never done it before, but people say I'm a good teacher, so I'm not against trying that out and seeing how it goes. If anyone truly needs that, you might be fine though. You might just watch it and you just learn it and you'll be good. But that's always there as well. I don't mind teaching people. I teach people on stream too though sometimes, like if they have questions. So I mean I guess that's kind of a form of coaching, but I don't know. I'll watch and try my best, but thanks for the offer. Yeah. No, just keep, like I said, keep it in mind. It's an open offer. Yeah, I'll grab the link after this this kill. I need to go get the hollow fell. I can use it on the husks. Oh. What you been up to though? I do have a random question. Ironman, but my best staff is Blue Moon. Which I grind for next. It's so slow at Toa. What's your Slayer level? I would say Trident, but I have a bad feeling that you're probably a little bit far away from Trident. $73. Okay. I mean, Nightmare might honestly not even be the move right now, man. Like, you could, if you want to give it a shot just to, like, prove your ability to kill it, just to, like, you know, pump your ego and boost your confidence a little bit, that would be great. But I doubt you have, like, a bludgeon, which I would recommend minimum for killing Phosani. So it might honestly be a little bit too early for you to kill Phosani. You could try Mass, though, too, just to get some of the mechanics down. Because there's nothing, honestly, man, like, you don't need Inquisitor, especially at your level on your account. And you definitely don't really need a Mace at this point, either. Like, I'd be focusing on other stuff if I was at your stage of the account, personally. That's up to you. Like I said, part of me would want to do it just simply to prove that I can do it. You know? But my fear is if you don't have a bludgeon, then it's gonna be very hard to kill Phosani. You could do regular Nightmare though in Mass. Just want to kill it for fun though. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no worries. Well, it's very much like I feel like a lot of people have been, excuse me, have been going at Phosani a little bit more than normal, and that's great. I love to see it. But at the same time, what I think people that maybe don't play as much or maybe are just unfamiliar don't realize is it very much is like an endgame boss where it's like you don't need the mace, you don't need Inquisitor armor, you don't need the orbs for anything on an Ironman. Like you could fully skip Phosani, and as it stands today, you would be completely fine. There's like nothing you truly need from Phosani. Like I'm doing it to show off skill, to show off a boss that people are kind of a little bit more unfamiliar with, and people are taking it as like not like everybody, but like because there's a lot more people here lately, people are like, oh, I need to go do it. It's like no, you're fine. You don't have to do it. But yeah, like to do it for fun, yeah, fuck yeah, go try to kill it. See if you can get a kill early on. It's fun as hell. The only true challenge as well, the final phase can be really tough without a good spec weapon, I will say. She can put out a lot of damage if you don't kill it quick. So if you don't have a great DPS spec weapon on top of a good DPS weapon, that might be a bit of a bottleneck for what it's worth. Just keep that in mind too. You're gonna need a decent amount of food on that, or proccing like redemptions constantly, which is honestly really stressful if you're not used to doing that. You're 596 at General Girdar. Only got boots. I got Bofa though. I mean, Bofa's a very good start for an account. I mean, that's a very good weapon that you're gonna be able to use at a lot of places. Fuck. That hurt. The other thing I can link you... Oh, I gotta find that guide. Shit. I jumped right back into the kill. My bad. The other thing I can link you, it's called... I think it's called Ladlor's chart. And what it is kind of a gear progression guide. Of, like, what you should get and what order you should get some stuff in. Obviously, you can do it very loosely. But it is kind of nice to have. It's kind of nice to compare where you're at to where people kind of suggest you be at. So I can give you that as well. Which I personally, I didn't use that. I kind of just freeballed it. But the game's changed so much lately in terms of what gears are like out there and, you know, the paths you can take to get to the end game. I fucking heal. Jeez. Please. Dude, like, come on, man. Like, that's such bullshit. Feels going very bad so far. I have to bank after one fucking kill. My god. Embarrassing, low-key. Yeah. That's magic. Fuck. This will be an interesting final phase here. Damn it. Unlucky. The end there. Good little reset, though. Alright. This reset. We got 3 more kills to go. Looks confusing. It's not too bad. It looks way more confusing than it is. Let me grab you that link, though, Tigers. On. Alright, so here is the guide for Nightmare. And then... Is this it? Yeah. Then here's, like, the gear progression page. I think I got anything new from here. Actually, want to look at something real quick. Oh, I didn't update this. I haven't updated this in a minute. Why is this, like, not updated at all? What the hell? You can use that as kind of like a rough guide. All right, give me 1 second. We go to the bathroom before we do our last 3 kills. Be right back. Psycheons? What the fuck? What are you up to, my guy? We are back. I love that jellyfish one from Praxi. You dancing because you got done work or something? Yeah. Very nice. Love that. Probably like think fuck, right? Do you have anything like any like work obligations that you have to do outside of like your shift time, or is it like when you're done for the day? You don't answer anybody, you don't text anybody, you don't talk about work at all. Because I swear, sometimes it's worse when you do have to like message people or like talk to people. Like I constantly at my old job would have people bugging me even when I was off the clock. Just like for fuck's sake, I'm tired as fuck, which sucks because I wanted to play. That happens, and it's extremely frustrating. I remember that. I used to do like one Inferno run a day, and I was dead fucking tired. I'm surprised I could even do it, to be honest. So I generally feel during the week, unfortunately. I would say, if anything, man, because grinds take forever. I mean, the grinds can be exhausting too, if I'm being honest. I would highly suggest just doing like prep stuff. Like cook your fish, or go fish more fish, or go make potions like during the week, and then do bossing during the weekends. Just go all in on it. Just absolutely go ape shit and go hard as fuck. It's not what I want to do. Yeah, man, I remember watching movies, running agility laps, and it just being awful. Takes fucking forever. Oh, dude, if I run some laps, I'll literally pass the fuck out. Dude, it is genuinely crazy to me. Like, I remember I would wake up bright and early, 8 hours of sleep, perfect sleep. And I'd be like, oh, let me go train some agility. And within a half hour, like nothing, I'm just like dozing off. I'm like, dude, that's actually insane how quick that puts you to sleep. Probably while I'll never max. Chip away at it, man. If you ever want to sit in a call and chat while you're doing some of this stuff, I'll go do some chores too, and we can just chat. Maybe watch some hockey. I don't know. Just so you stay awake. I used to run agility laps in between Valorant rounds. Just so I wouldn't lose my fucking shit. Like, legit in between fucking Valorant rounds. I was like, well, I gotta get it done somehow. And now I'm maxed, and I don't have to worry about that shit ever again. It's been like 3 years. It is a blissful feeling. Once you're done, you're like, oh my god, it's over. A great feeling. But I will say, it's tough with a full-time job. You got to devote like a proper year of your life to being willing to just like put your head down and just fucking grind the max cape out. It's such, it like actually takes forever. It's wild. But then once you're done, like, I'm done. It's such a rite of passage in a lot of ways. Not completely, but like obviously you don't have to do it. You can have a badass account without having a max. Like unironically, like if I lost this account, I probably would still play, but I'd get like quest cape, achievement diary cape, music cape, and then just leave my stats alone. Eel cannonballs. I'm low-key ready to be done Fasani. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll happily grind another 1,000 kills out if I have to for this mace, but at the same time, like, I would not be mad if I was done with it early. Put it that way. I just think people will enjoy Chambers and Coliseum more than Fasani. I feel like people don't enjoy watching Fasani. I don't know. I can't tell if it's like the time of day that I stream at, or like I don't know what it is. Maybe some people don't feel as relatable with the content. Yeah, I mean that definitely could be it. I thought it would do a little bit better than it did. I'm not mad about it, but I've personally had a lot of fun doing Fasani, but I'm also kind of ready. Like I don't know, like ready to be done, but I'm not ready to be done. If that makes sense. Like I'm hoping like something like Chambers or Coliseum will just bring in a lot more attention. We could try to like unironically green. That was stupid. Green log Fortis Coliseum. Just get really fucking good at that. It'd be fun. Like TOA, for example, is more accessible for people. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I also do want to start having like some kind of community night. Whether it's running TOA with people, whether it's running, you know, Chambers, you do like a mass Callisto. Like, there's definitely options to get people involved, and I do want to, I guess, start doing that. I don't know. I don't even know how I would start it. I guess I could do like a later night, maybe on like a Friday night or like a Saturday night. I don't know. Then it takes away from the main grind, but it also breaks it up, so it's kind of nice. It's very odd. But I remember you found me because of doing Huey Codal, so like I'm like, well, it does promote that sort of like, you know, community environment, which is, I think, for me personally, really important. At least when it comes to growth. I guess I don't really know how to advertise that. I guess the issue. And like, what do we do? Do we do group TOA or like? I mean, TOA would be kind of chill because I don't need anything from there. And then we can kind of like divert it to some other things if need be. You know. But I don't know. I mean, we could do mass Bosani as well. Maybe do that, because then I still do have a chance to get like the mace. I'd be like, hey, want to learn Fasani? Come do mass Fasani with us on Friday or something like that. I don't actually hate that idea. I don't know if it's like the best thing in the world, but it's definitely an option. I'll put a poll out on YouTube, or I'll put a post out on YouTube about it. Maybe we'll see what kind of interest there is. I definitely should have done more group TOA when I was doing that, but it is what it is. Let's see what we get. We got one more kill after this, guys. Deathy runes. It's been like slow in general today. I don't know. All right. Oops. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I get my kills in every day. That way, over time, keep getting more and more, and then we'll be done with Fasani. Eventually, hopefully. We'll see. See how it goes. Fuck's my phone? Oh, it's over here. Interesting. Okay. Ugh. I can't believe it's been 43 days of Fasani. That's not even that much, is what's crazy. We're like stacked the fuck out. All right. Last kill of the day, guys. Got to bring my magic pot. I guess we're gonna do it without it. Oh, right. Calling pet? You're wild for that, Zykeons. The fuck you mean calling pet? Calling pet is wild. I'll tell you what, I'll even do an eyes shut at the end. That way if it says collection log slot, I don't know what it is. You correctly called a pet. My god. I don't even know what I could give you in exchange for that. Birds flipped. Like, Jens, you know what else is like really weird about when you get further into the game? You'll see as you kind of get progressed and get deeper into the game, but you start to really, how do I explain it? Like, you just start to have stuff and you just have it forever. So like people are like, oh, you have a stacked account. It's like people have been telling me that. Right? And like that's not like I'm not trying to flex by saying that either. Like it's more so like, you know, I've been maxed for 3 years. So like it doesn't even fuck. Okay. All right. So much for that pet, huh? So much for the last kill of the day. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking so fucking stupid. That was the kill for it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but like you start getting used to having stuff and you forget like how much of a grind some of the stuff was. It's very, very weird in that regard. At least we can grab our magic pot. I'm trying to only use anglerfish for the pre-pot. They take so long to get. And we try again. We died a lot today. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not mad at like 6 kills per hour, but like for fuck's sake, we died like a lot today. We probably could have had 25 kills at this point if I didn't die. 25 is a good number, and then depending on how many deaths I have, how I'm feeling, maybe go to like 30, 35. I'm gonna do 20 today, but I'm thinking start pushing for like 25. Get the fuck out of here. How many TOAs were you sending per day on that grind? I forget. It was anywhere from like 2 on like the low end if I was dying until I started doing like softcore. To like 5. Every now and then I was going to like 6, 7, 8. But it was pretty rare. I literally was doing like 2 to 5 a day. I kind of just got lucky in a lot of ways. I mean, I guess I didn't need like the mega rare, so it wasn't like, you know. I don't know. I didn't need anything crazy, so like, you know, we did I think 56 days of that. Nothing insane, you know. It's like, you know. They just kind of slowly added up, and you know. I got decently lucky, but I also went on that long 69 dry spell, so I don't know. I thought I was getting hit there. GG. I mean, I didn't. So, cool, but... Hit, please. Dude, this thing planks so hard sometimes. Last phase here. Unless I die. Which, with today's track record, definitely possible. Alright. Cool. So we get last kill of the day. Take sand fuse. Gotta eat up a little bit to grab them all, but I'll take it. $935 kills done. All right, where should we end? We'll go over by the spider jar over here. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. Zekians, thanks for hanging out till the end, my friend. We did 20 more kills at Fusani. And nothing today. Our log's looking fucking sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good-looking log. I think we're just gonna end it. We only have 2 viewers on Twitch, so nothing like crazy. It says there's okay. Why does it say there's 4 users in chat, but I have 2 viewers? Dude, I hate how Twitch calculates viewers, but whatever. Anyway, we will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to, or I guess continue to try to get on a better fucking sleep schedule. I know it's been bad. And then maybe we'll go for around like 5-hour streams, maybe like 30, maybe even pushing 40 kills. I don't know. I'm kind of wishful thinking here, but enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate the support today. Taco said, "But yes, sir." I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Fasani. Later.